Okay, so today's problem is edit distance 72. So I have like three operations: insert, delete, or replace a character. And for that set of operations, I need to figure out what the minimum number of operations applied to the word to convert it from uh, to the target word, from the word 1 to the word 2. So how many operations are needed, minimum operations needed to convert horse to rows. So let me sketch the solution here. So I have horse and I have rows. Horse, rows. Okay, I'll draw this horse. That's gonna be DP array, and then that's gonna be empty. Let's say that's gonna be also empty, and then I'll have this RO and then S columns, and then the DP array will show me what the number of operations to convert a word v1 0 to I to v2 w2 0 j ops min ops, and this min ops is going to be stored in dp ij. Okay, so in order to convert from empty string to empty string, oh, I need to remove this one. So here I have ROS. So to convert from 0 to 0, from empty string to empty string, so dp is going to be -1, 0, 1, 2. This is j. That's going to be -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be I. And then dp of -1 should be 0. And then I'll start filling up these cells. So to convert from H to empty string, I can always remove. So here I'll fill up the ones by default initially. And here to convert from empty to, actually no, not once. Yeah, from empty to H and then to O and then to R and then to S, of course. So it's gonna be incrementing 2, 3, 4, 5 operations, just adding to the tail. And then to convert, oh, it's actually not this one. This one is not adding. So this is the source word, source. This is target. So in order to convert empty string to R, I need to have one operation. In order to convert empty string to row, empty string to RO. So I can convert empty string to R, and then I can add and O. So there are add here, add R, add O. So there are two operations here. So 2 and then 3 operations here, just by adding and removing. And here, in order to convert from HO, let's say convert to H to just empty string. I just need to remove age. That can be the minimal. To convert from HO to empty string, I can convert first HO to what? HO remove last to H. That's interesting. We don't need actually HO to empty string. Yeah, I need to convert it to HO to H, and then from H to empty string. H to empty string gonna be dp 1 0, and to convert from HO to H, I need one operation for the remove. It's gonna be like 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna be 1 plus previous, 1 plus previous, 1 plus previous, and 1 plus previous. So now um, in order to convert, let's say I want to convert H to R. So generally there are a couple of ways to do that. If I want to just check if it's not equal, they're not equal to each other. So so the first idea was first operation is to replace. So to replace H to R, and it means replace. So I have H and I replace H to R, and I got HR. So it's gonna be empty string to H. So it's dp1 1. It's gonna be dp So let's assume I need to HO to RH. So let's assume I have, so it's the same as I have H to R, and then whatever I have left, I need to replace. So it's gonna be dp of -1 -1 plus 1. To add, so I have H to R. Let's say I want to add, I need first convert H to empty string and then convert it to R by adding R. So it's gonna be dp of 1 of dp of whatever 1 like 0 -1 plus 1. So I just apply this conversion and then add the R to the end. And remove let's assume have H and then R, and actually this one will be, if you can convert empty to R, and then for the ending H we are removing it. So it's gonna be dp of -1 0 plus 1. So the general formula here will be something like this. I need to check this one. Oh, okay, I need to check the last character. If the last character is the same, I need to just consider, so there are gonna be 4 options. Option if word 1I is equal word 2j, then I need to have res equal mean dp of I minus 1 j minus 1. If w1, if a character at the index I for word for the first word not equal w2j, then res gonna be so to add I need to go dp I j minus 1 plus 1 for replace. I need to go dp I minus 1 j minus 1 plus 1, and for the remove or delete I need to go dp of I minus 1 j and then plus 1 for the removal of the last from the word 1. And here again, for example, I like remove last at v1, remove last at v1, and then for the replace replace last at v1 with last at v2, and here for adding I need to add last at v2. Okay, so let me code the solution. So I'll have int okay, let's have dp int v1 n equals word1 length int v2 n equal word2 length, and then v1 n v2 n, or like n v1 n v2 n v1 n v2, and then for int I equals 0 I less than n v1 I plus plus, and then word, okay, dp of 0 of I 0 equals I, and same for in j, like j equals 0, j less than n v2, j plus plus, and then dp of j of 0, j equals j. So like that's the end here are gonna be non-inclusive. So j here are gonna be non-inclusive because like transferred from -1 to say n v1 -1 to the range of 0, and so from the transferred from the range -1 and v1 for the first word to the range 0 and v1 was -1, and here and v1 just and v1. That's why I need to have a little bit different. So like the j here is actually non-inclusive right bound for the word 2, and I here non-inclusive right bound for the word 1. So now I'm gonna fill it for int I equals 0, I equals 1, I less than or equal n v1, I plus plus, and then for int j equals 1, j less than n v2, j plus plus, and then if word 1 char at I minus 1 equal word 2 char at j minus 1, then I'm gonna go just dp of I j gonna be dp of I minus 1 and then j minus 1. Else I need to figure out what the minimum. Else dp of I j equals so for the replacement dp of I minus 1 j minus 1 plus 1, and then dp again dp of I j equals mass min dp of I j, and then 1 plus this one gonna be for the removing dp I minus 1 to j. and then dp of I j gonna be mass mean dp of I j, and then 1 plus dp of I j minus 1 plus 1. So it's gonna be just add, yep. So the idea is that we need to add to the word 2 and actually remove from the word 1. I mean from the whatever you have subsequence. And then the result I'm gonna return return dp of n v1 and n v2. Hmm. Yep, that's it. Gonna wrap up.